My name. You may call me R.oboter. Today, I'm playing Heading Out.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bomb is shaped like a deer. D-U-I.
Alright.
A blinding glare, a car crash, the pain.
The pain.
Then you die.
Then I die.
As the Canadians
Yeah, who cares?
close the Mexican border.
Close the Mexican border. Alright, so Heading Out is a roguelike racing game, which is, you know, I don't think I've ever really heard of such a thing before. I saw it on another YouTuber's video one time, some time ago, and I decided, hey, what the hey? This does look kind of interesting, I dare say. And so, you know, I got it. There's no better advertising than a guy just playing the game and you're thinking to yourself, well, heck, I sure do think I could enjoy playing that game. Oh man. But yes, you know, that's what advertising used to be about, you know? It used to be about telling the consumer that there was a new... Okay, could you just shut up? That there was a new type of product available, and then informing them about the product truthfully, without any scummy, you know, practices, as in misinformation or, you know, making it seem better than it might actually be. But you know, it's not like I've actually lived through those days, no. Those are just fantastical retellings of a older generation that I've been told of, you know? Sadly, I will never know if they were holding true, you know? But yes, fun little game. Fun little game. I don't care about the music for it, to be honest. It's mostly about music. The level ends when the music ends. Other than the first level. The first level always ends when you know, escape the shitty. By which I mean the city, but I pronounce it funny, to be humorous, you know, and entertaining. Because at the end of the day, why be a YouTuber? Jesus Christ. Why be a YouTuber if you aren't entertaining, you know? I often see these shorts on my timeline, on my feed, that are all about use this audio if you want to go viral. I think to myself, well, no, why would you ever do such a thing? Because if you use that audio to go viral, even if that actually worked, which it doesn't, what then? People follow you because they want to see more of what you make, not of this audio. Every video that you make from then on is just going to be that same audio over and over again. Nobody's gonna watch that. And then, if suddenly you get an audience through doing one specific thing, and then you quickly change it up and do something completely different, only a very, very small fraction of your viewer base is actually... Could you shut up? How do I skip this? How do I skip this? How do I skip this?
News of the day.
Ah, shut up.
One driver, one speed, one high-speed chase. An unidentified suspect is causing some real trouble on the streets.
Shut up. Anyways, yes, as I was saying, only a very small fraction of your viewer base is actually going to, you know, keep up with what you do after you change your entire fucking game plan. And even then...
Jackalope, on the road once again, on your own, as always. Ever since you were kids, you supported each other, always close.
Shut up, man. Okay, basically this game is about you're a schizophrenic car driver and whatever the hell. Louisville, Kentucky. Oh sure. Might as well buy something then. That's the most important thing right now to me. Alright. So yes, a schizophrenic car driver and whatever not, and I was just saying yes. the fraction of the viewer base that actually follows you after you change up your whole entire game has to be very loyal to you. Which means that you actually need some sort of personality or character for them to latch onto. Which I don't think you're gonna have if you reposted an audio that somebody else told you to use. Very original, by the way. That's a bump. Way. Anyways, yes. To be honest, this game isn't very hard. Can do pretty much every level, even if you crash into the walls a few times, you know? Of course, you're not gonna get the perfect rating, but you're still gonna win, you're still gonna survive. I mean, the Shadow Demon isn't really that fast either. It is kind of fast, so that's why you do speed at every opportunity that you get, because you can just outrun the police. And if you outrun the police, you get fame and, like, you know, money or something, or you repair your vehicle or whatever the heck. So, anyways, always speed, always try to outrun the police, because 90% of the time you're gonna outrun the police, because the AI is not that very good at, you know, slowing you down, as you just saw there. Yes. Yeah, bump, whatever. Doesn't matter. See? I just outran the police by just never stepping off the gas. Shut up. The radio, I don't care about the radio. I guess it's about story or something, but I mostly just play this game for the gameplay, you know? If I want to play story games, I play story games. This is what I mean. If you outrun the police, you can just stop fear, I guess. I mean, and now I can... Shut up. And now you can just keep on speeding on, you know? It's that easy. Yeah, wanted level. Doesn't really do much. Let me tell you that much. Doesn't really do much. Alright. Explore. Ooh. See? This is what I care about, you know? They actually, you know...
You can make out from this scene. There was a street show here recently, and the accuser is quite agitated. Noticing your ride,
actually,
his eyes
last time I refused to do this quest. Today I'll do it, man.
Listen.
It's time to get to Louisville, Kentucky. Wait. Buy items. What's focus? Oh, that's focus. Yeah, I might also get a focus item. And let's speed down there so I can actually, you know... Yeah. We're making good time. Oh wait, Louisville? That's like Project Zomboid, guys! Oh my god, this is Project Zomboid. This is a Project Zomboid reference. $9. Back in those days, $9 was like $90. Remember that. Remember that.
The crowd is blocking the road, so you stop the car. It's her, the Queen of Flowers, the thief. Soon her show ends. She leaves the stage, chased by sad, longing groans. She's walking in your direction and looks you straight in the eye while passing by. When the Queen's long gone, leaving a trail of dust behind her motorcycle, you realize two things. First, you forgot about the politician's watch. Second...
Anyways, we need to get here, to Laredo, Texas. San Antonio, Houston, like the Payday 2 character. Oh, I should play Payday 2 on this channel, that might be nice. My car condition, might as well repair it, yeah. Might as well buy some. Actually, nah, I don't really have all that money. Gotta keep going. Yeehaw! Kentucky, what a joke. I slipped by them, really, you are a joke, Kentucky, man. Alright. Doesn't matter. We're out of the state and no longer wanted in it. Now we got a new wanted level in another state, you know. You're out of money, you can try to reason with the owner, run and face the consequences. No money for gas. Well, obviously we escape. Easy cheesy. Ooh, money, I need that. Alright, as I was saying. Just do what I do, if you try to become famous. Just upload whatever you think you can keep uploading for weeks, months, years maybe at a time. And don't expect to become famous. I certainly am not.
Stop the car. You're tired. So fucking tired. Hands are shaking, head's about to explode. Something's about to snap inside of you. You scream your lungs out, but only for a brief moment. You have to.
What the fuck was that even about? God, I'm schizophrenic. Yeah. Money, money, money. Street race, hell yeah, $13. That's like $130 back in those days. Anyways, yes, as I was saying, I'm not gonna become famous. Cue the fucking 10 years later, 5 years later, whatever, where I have like 100,000 subscribers. But no, I will never become famous, and I don't expect it to, you know? This is slop content, daily slop content. Nobody watches this, because people watch daily slop content because either they want to see the game, I have some certain type of skill which I don't, and or they already are loyal to me, which is not possible because the previous two conditions have not been met. So yes, I will, yeah. And to be honest, like I said before, I like it this way, you know? I don't think I could do the same type of content, which I like doing, by the way. It's like, making YouTube videos is like drawing or writing or any other type of creative endeavor. And instead of, you know, making something that actually has an impact on society and actually, you know, has some sort of message behind it, I just create slop content. And to be honest, I like it. I like making videos, you know? It's fun. It's recreational, you know? It's something nice to do, you know? Sometimes you just need something to do each and every day. And this is my thing, okay? I don't know. Maybe this is just autistic type of thing where I just something for no reason other than to just do it, but I don't, you know, even neurotypicals should have like a hobby like this they just do every day just for the sake of having done the hobby, you know? I think that's important. I think everybody should, you know, not necessarily make YouTube videos, but, you know, draw a picture every day. Write a page of creative something, anything every day, you know? Keep a journal, diary, knit, you know? Cook. Do something, anything that actually engages your brain and makes you make decisions in the moment, you know? And also something that requires at least a little bit of skill, you know? What I'm doing, it requires the lowest, barest amount of skill to do, but it still requires some skill, it still keeps my brain engaged. I have some creative outlet, some way I can, you know, speak the thoughts inside my head. This is kind of also like therapy for me, in a way. Though nobody is just listening other than you, Drakey997. Shout out to you, my handsome goat, #1 fan. If you're hearing this, put the heart emoji in the comments, just so I know that you really, you know, love me, okay, and love only me. My love is selfish, and you only get to you put all your love into me, okay? That's the type of parasocial relationship we have, Drakey997. I am your god, and you are my priest, my most devout follower, okay? Anyways, yes. As I was saying, I don't want to become famous. Imagine doing therapy to hundreds of thousands of people. I'm just doing therapy to like 5 people. And like only 2 of those are still listening, so... My god. Wow, $13. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? But yes, I will do an ultra kill video. I will probably do some sort of roadblocks video. Queen of Flowers.
There's no adoration. She's featured on the news lately, but not as the Queen of Flowers, but the Queen of Pickpockets. People aren't happy. It's not easy, but with your help, she manages to get her motorcycle and barely get away. You find a crumpled flower on the ground, stash it in your pocket, and get the hell out.
Uh-huh. It makes my car smell nice. What? Whoops. What? Fucking hell. Okay, I guess I don't have it in my inventory. Diazepam. Funny. Alright, let's sure, let's go this way. Speed it up, baby, speed it up. Police are really after you, no hook. Fuck it. We ball. So yes. That's my message to you, dear viewer. Do something, anything, daily, at the very least. Daily. It doesn't have to be for a very long time. Lord knows my videos are never really long. Other than those videos, but even then, I just record, barely edit it, just you know, tweak a little bit at the intro, tweak a little bit at the beginning, and I don't even watch the middle part of it for most of the time when it's a long video. I just think to myself, yeah, well, I didn't say any slurs or, you know, made that controversial of a statement, so I think I'm fine to just leave it as is and not, you know, scour through it all. Little does editing me know that I just threw up a gang sign. In case you just rewind it to check if I really did throw up a gang sign. How gullible can you be, man? Obviously I didn't. I only have one hand free, man. How the fuck am I supposed to throw up a gang sign like that? God damn. Anyways, yes. What can I say, man? I already said most of what came to mind, you know? I don't know. I guess, yeah, I was driving school, my driving instructor, my driving teacher said I drive pretty good, you know? Still, you know, have a bit of trouble with the, steering at corners, you know? And I also have a bit of trouble, you know, starting up the car, you know? I often, you know, let go of the clutch too early and, you know, overtax the engine, but hey. It was my, like, third time driving a car ever, so I think I'm doing pretty well for myself, if I do say so myself. But yes. Driving is like riding a bike, just, the danger is that much higher, because when you're driving a bike and you get into a car crash, you, at most, kill yourself and injure the other person, you know? That's the max of what can happen. When you're in a car crash, you can pile up the highway with those sons of bitches. Shit can explode, man. That's much more deadly. Much more deadly. Oop. Why is my car doing that? Anyways, yes. I also got trouble, you know, accelerating quickly, you know, because, you know, it just feels very, very bad to accelerate quickly, because, you know, what if I drive into a tree and then I finally fucking die? But, you know, I don't want to do that, so yeah, I accelerate too slowly because I'm just afraid, which I think I rightly am, you know. I don't think it's like I don't think it's a phobia, you know? I don't think it's irrational. I think it's a very rational fear to be, well, I think it's very rational to, be careful when driving a car, because it is like a 1-ton, 2-ton death machine that can just end you if you don't pay attention for a second. Continue journey, man. I don't need to see myself level up. I escaped the police chase. Of course I did. I'm just that good. Money? Yes. Of course I need money. It is a racing game, so I might as well get into a race, because I am the racist. Now, I've promised friends that I would play a game with them later still, which, you know, I probably will have to stay up late to edit this video, and, you know, still have to do the outro song, so I might have to end this might be the first video in the history of the R.oboter YouTube channel where it ends without me dying, without me losing, and without me winning, you know? It just ends, you know? But hey, When does it end? That's a good question, because now the power is in the palm of my hands. I can end it whenever I want, like that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You don't know. You can't expect it. It could happen. It could happen now. It could happen in 10 seconds. It could happen in a minute, 20 minutes even, if I dare make it last that long. You know, I'm edging you right now, dear viewer. I'm edging you with the end of the video. And oh, doesn't it feel good? Don't you just love that feeling, huh? Whoa! I think that was a bit more than just a drift. Oh, what the hell? Listen to that guy. No respect for the interstate jackalope. I already sang Somebody Grab the Wheel last time. Well, not last time, but you know what I'm talking about. What do I sing? Are there any other driving? Oh, Wrong Destination! Yes! I could sing Wrong Destination. That's also a great Whitey song. You know, one of my favorites. Yeah, anyways, wouldn't it be funny if the video ended just now? It may take us a long way to get there. If nobody knows where to go, that's alright.